What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Reloaded Daily, where the streets talk and we listen. Today, we talking YFN Lucci, Atlanta Rays, pain season, back outside with a different head on his shoulders. This ain't no gossip hour. This the deep dive. We walking through where he came from, what sat him down, what he learned, who he is right now, and why he calling the next chapter already legend. By the end, you decide if he earned that title. First things first, Lucci been claiming purpose since a kid. He says he told family he'd be a rapper before middle school, and he meant that. His childhood confidence didn't come from clout. It came from knowing exactly who he wanted to be and putting in the reps. Mike hanging from the bedroom fan, rapping daily, not for a quick bag, but to feel a room scream his words back at him. He loved the craft before the contracts, and that matters. He came home from prison appreciating basics that most people forget. Opening the fridge when he feel like it, showering when he feel like it, stepping out the room without asking permission, hugging his kids on his time. Freedom hit him in small, human ways first, and he'll tell you straight up, doing time was ugly, but it gave him clarity. In his words, it was a gift and a curse. He believes what he went through built the version of him that's here now. When it come to growth, he accepts the big homie weight. Back when it was all motion and mayhem, the music sometimes stoked that energy. He owns that. But after sitting down and seeing teenagers with decades on their head, he decided the message had to evolve. He talks to young dudes like a real big brother. No soft shoe, no fake tough. He'll take them paintballing, out to get some fun back in their system. Remind them being a kid is not a crime. Remind them clout don't hug you when them doors slam. And he knows his voice gets copied. If he pushes unity, the city listens. Atlanta moves off leadership. When the right people shift, everybody pivots. Lucci's lens on the game is honest and uncomfortable. He's seen how fast a fight turns to a firefight. He's seen teenagers with 30 years before they even had a first date. Damn, think about that for a second. He knows survivor's guilt is real, making it out while homies never get the chance. So he's intentional now. Change your environment, change your outcomes. Is a hometown dangerous? Depends. There's love that'll shield you, and envy that'll line you up. You gotta move like both exist. Let's talk music DNA. He soaked up Wayne, T.I., Ross, and a lot of R&B, then mashed it into melody and confession. Pain poured on wax. That vulnerability been his edge. He'll do flex talk like anybody, but the cuts that last are the ones about kids, faith, pressure, and staying solid when the room empty. That's why Wish Me Well hit hearts. And he knows exactly when it stopped being a hobby. His mama felt the lyrics, and he watched that sink in. That's when he said, yeah, this more than bars. Business-wise, he humbled enough to ask questions and stubborn enough to get answers. He learned percentages, publishing, masters, how to build a label that works for him. He checked boxes coming home, a trust, a home, a reworked deal. He says he got his master's from Fly, gave a slice back, then launched his own imprint, already legend, with a distribution setup. Keep ownership. Let a major push the music. That's a different mindset than, I just need one hit. He not chasing TikTok dances. If a record catches, cool. But the center of gravity is real songs with real legs. About the past smoke in the city, he's frank. A lot of those issues never started with the artist. They started with the circles around the artist. Pride and ego poured gasoline. Fights in this era don't end with ice packs. They end with indictments and funerals. He admits over time, bullets made things personal. But distance and time do something else. He can say now it was bigger than him back then, and he's open to grown man conversations that cool the temperature. That's why it mattered when folks like 21 Savage reached out while he was locked. Bridges got tested, some got rebuilt, and Lucci kept it player. When labels swapped songs, he laid verses and kept it music. On the Gunna/Cooperation talk, listen close, because he didn't duck. He won't throw labels around, but in his eyes, cooperating is being a rat. That's how he defines it. He also says he feels like explanations are owed among men who shared real life, not just studio time. Don't miss the nuance. He's talking accountability between brothers, not internet court. Same time, he ain't here to be judge and jury for situations he wasn't in. He sticks to how he handled his time. No interrogation room storytelling. Just go back upstairs and play cards till it's trial time. Where's he at today? Focused. He says the industry energy changed when he came home the right way. Respect follows principle. He's not beef hunting, he's opportunity hunting. He's got 4 kids, a woman he actually values, and a to-do list that ain't about proving he tough. It's about building something that outlasts the buzz. He's signing artists off passion and discipline, not microwavable clout. He'll sign a country act or a rapper if you live in the studio and love the work. He hates the "I just need one" mentality. He's talking legacy, catalog, show money for 2035. About grief. He mourned too many artists while locked up, PNB Rock among them. And he talks about how jail makes loss feel unreal until you get out and reach for a number that never picks up. That's part of why his risk tolerance is different now. He's honest enough to say God might have sat him down to save him. Sometimes the worst thing you think happened to you ends up being the reason you're still breathing. As for art and sound, the ad-libs and melodies weren't a focus group. They came from zoning out alone in the booth, running the harmonies that felt true. Hits like Heartless, Keys to the Streets, Every Day We Lit crossed zip codes because people felt them, not because they were built for trending audio. He's still chasing that feeling, the roar after the hook, that touchdown energy. But he's doing it with intention and a wider lens. Could he pivot genres? He says he can. He respects the way artists like Post and others play with lanes. Don't be shocked if he drops something with a southern twang and a steel guitar. It's vibes, not boxes. Family, he takes that serious. He wanted a father more present growing up, so it overcorrected with his own kids. Graduations, bike falls, the everyday. On relationships, he's learned the hard lessons and says he not into public circus anymore. The woman who held him down during the stretch earned a different version of him, more grateful, less reckless. The phone bills were up, but the bond was built. That kind of loyalty changed how he moves. Atlanta is stitched into everything. Accent, posture, pride. He can button it up in corporate, but he's still saying shawty around the homies. The city's zones made him. The city stages motivated him. If you know, you know. Birthday bash era. And the city's competition sharpened him. But he's also honest about the trapdoor side. The closer folks are to you, the easier envy can hide. That's why the new playbook is money over malice, tables over tension, grown man sit-downs over young boy standoffs. He's also realistic about the cap percentage in rap. He sets it low. He thinks about 10% of them really living what they rap. That shouldn't shock you. If it does, you've been listening to music like it's diary entries, when most of these rappers are comic book characters. He's not glamorizing that life. He's reminding you most of it is theater and the consequence side ain't fun. Let's mark the quotes that define where his head is now. I'm already a legend. He felt that at 10 and built toward it. The title isn't for sale, it's proven with work. On the code, cooperating is being a rat. That's his line in the sand. Agree or disagree, he stands on it. He got favorites out the new school too. Names he caught wind of inside and out. Hurricane Wisdom, YTB Fat, Zoe in Montana, and he singled out YK Nice as a future star to watch. The point is, he's listening, paying attention and thinking like an exec now, not just an artist. That A&R ear is on. What's the bigger mission? He wants the youth to stop letting funerals and first appearances be the only milestones. Dream bigger than a "free my bro" hoodie. He's preaching unity in a city that used to dominate off togetherness. He's pushing men to man up, be fathers, stand on principles, put God first, feed your people, and stop pretending jail stripes equal honor. There's nothing cool about visiting rooms and countdown clocks. Already Legend ain't just an album name, it's a thesis. He's been calling his shot since he was small, and he's checking boxes you don't see on Instagram. Trusts, masters, houses, paperwork that feeds grandkids. That's legendary behavior. A classic chain is nice. Generational structure is nicer. So where does that leave us? With a man who ain't hiding from his past, ain't stuck inside it, and ain't trying to remake old chaos. He's choosing money over malice, music over mess, structure over stunts. You can feel how close he was to missing this version of life, and how determined he is not to fumble it. If you rock with accountability, if you value growth more than gossip, this chapter hits. And if you only came for drama, that says more about you than him. The city need big voices to show a different route. Lucci saying he ready to be one of them. Time will tell, but the blueprint is there. Tap in below. What's your favorite Lucci record that aged the best? Like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Reloaded Daily, where the streets talk and we listen.